Greg here. We're just taking a look at CGContacts. We've labeled it as Contact Manager here. And we're just looking at editing an existing entry. So I'm going to cancel, which will take us back, and we're going to open up. We can either do it from the little edit icon over there or just by clicking on the person's name. It does show us if we have a phone number on file for them, an address, and email, that kind of stuff too. So we can pop in when we click on Dan. There's a number of things that we do, and it may not be immediately apparent how you would actually do them. If we want to add a photo, you click on the photo. It opens up a box. You go and find the photo you'd like to upload for that particular person. And boom, it's going to be there. So once we would hit submit, that picture would show up. If we want to add a company that that person is associated with, just click in the spot and then type. Same for title or position. So if it's an owner, if it's a bullbucker, what have you. We also have categories. So business, there's employees, which contains bullbuckers and fallers, suppliers, customers, timber owners, subcategories, and so on and so forth. All of them may not apply for you. Just use the ones that do, that are relevant. We can add a phone number. Just click on that to remove one, so on and so forth. So phone, I can indicate whether it's work or home. And then just type in whatever it is. So that's for voice, and if there are different types, so message service, mobile, pager, video, satellite, there's no shortage of options here. And similar for other email addresses, for actually putting in a physical address, so a mailing address for them, and a URL. If it's a business, you could put in their URL for their website address. We can also add a note to that file. It's not something that they see. This is just something for you, a prompt. And then when we are done and have in there what we want, just click submit. Now, of course, I've got to go and find them. Which pulls that up. Where it ended up going here, I'm not entirely sure. So just bear with me while I work on So here, when we have the little pop-up, we can just click on the name, and that brings us back to where we can edit. So this, I have to look at whether or not there's a way for us to remove an existing image, and looks like there isn't. So it's a question of whether or not you'll make use of those or not. And typically what I would do is just have a default icon like what was there in the first place. So so that covers it in terms of the contact manager, just some of the basics. If it's just a matter of adding a new, you can do a couple ways. Quick create contact. So that's name, email, or phone, or URL, whatever it's going to be. Enter the value and add. That's it. And that gets a registry in there. And then you can open it up later for further editing. Or also from the options, add a new contact. We can do a filter, which is saying we only want to see those that are listed as bullbuckers or fallers, so we can go by category. That should help us out. Modified since, so we can pick a date. So if we're only interested in ones that maybe have changed in the last few days, we could say it has modified since August 1st. That's all.